serious. Tell your father what you just told me.
Well, stopped at the toilet again, and it was too big to go down, so I just had to grab it, put it in the bag.
So there's turds in that bag.
Just one.
What the hell is
That's a ship.
that?
That's a spip.
Make sure you show this to as many
That is
people
a
as
spaceship.
possible.
I don't care what anybody says. That is a spaceship.
Bing bong. If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong. What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Cuba Joel scene. Hey man, you know you're a piece of shit, right? You know, right? Right? Come on, yeah, you know. You know, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know. Take care, folks. He knows.
Fuck your life. Bing bong. Joe Biden.
What's up? Take me out to dinner.
Steve Jobs did not die for this.
If teaching high school students has taught me that Gen Z has anything, it's that they have the audacity. Because all my students were on their Chromebooks today, and I was walking around class monitoring them, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to. And I walked behind this one student, and he was looking at anime porn. And I said to him, "Are you looking at anime porn?" And he stared back at me directly in the eyes, didn't even try to exit out of the browser, and goes, "It's called hentai, you virgin." I was so stunned by this comment that before I could even say anything back, the whole class just started roasting me for not knowing what hentai is. So, love teaching.
These are the top lies that women tell. You might want to watch this one all the way through because I'm about to put you on game. Number one, and I'm pretty sure every guy has heard this, he's just my friend. Yeah, all right. The second one, I've never done this for a guy before. See, they understand a man's nature and the need to want to be the best and the need to want to be first. They know how intoxicating that feeling is, and they use it to their advantage. Another top one is, I have a headache or I'm nauseous. See, the thing is, she just don't know how to tell you she's not attracted to you or turned on by you without hurting your feelings. Now, this one is a classic. I haven't done it in 3 months. They know that if you knew that when she leave that date, she was about to get tossed up and piped down, they know you wouldn't pay for that date. Listen, if you're a guy who struggles with women, who struggles with confidence, who struggles with attraction, go click the link in my bio and let's change that right now.
Oh shit, shake it, that's my movie like you jet shit. Stop, on back, up, down it.
You don't know it yet, but you just watched that man's life change. Because that's his sister. And for the next 50 to 70 years, he's gonna have to face some very hard truths about where he stands in the universe. And you're gonna go watch that video again. Just like I am.
People that don't know, what does Let's Go Brandon mean? What does everybody want to do here?
Fuck Joe Biden.
And if you had the opportunity, would you fuck Joe Biden?
Not literally.
Oh, okay, but you figuratively.
Figuratively, yes.
Figuratively, you would have sex with Joe Biden?
No.
Literally, you'd fuck Joe Biden?
No.
Figuratively, you wouldn't have sex with Joe Biden?
Correct. I would never have sex with Joe Biden.
But you'd fuck Brandon?
What high school conspiracy turned out to be true at your school? I attended a newly opened high school that apparently used to be a school for troubled kids. Someone told me there were padded rooms somewhere in the school, so I skipped lunch with a friend one day to walk the halls and find them. They did exist, but by next year they were renovated into offices and storage rooms. I thought that was pretty interesting and seriously wondered what went on there before it was turned into a normal high school. There were 3 seniors in different years who married teachers shortly after graduating. One was my former prom date. That the married drama teacher was bonking the substantially younger art teacher. He swore blind that not only was it not true, anyone believing it should report it to the head because it was so unprofessional. Then a few years later they had a baby. My history teacher / tennis coach made moonshine and hosted cockfights in his barn. I ended up becoming friends with his son and it was all true. We had a student teacher, so a reasonably attractive guy who was about 22 or 23. The rumor was that he was dating a girl in our class, a senior who was nearly 18. It turned out the rumor was wrong, he was dating her younger sister who was in 8th grade.
What is something we did before COVID that you can't believe we did?
Kind of embarrassed to admit this now, but one of my favorite things to do would be on a Friday night, go to the local strip club and hire all 8 of the strippers there. And I would just line them up while they played one of my favorite songs, Weird Al's Fat. And I would reach into my bag and I would grab a nice big chocolate bar and have them each take a big bite of the chocolate bar and just chew it up until it got nice and liquidy in their mouth. And then I would lay down with my head at the end of pervert row. And then I'd have them each take turns spitting their chocolatey goo into my mouth, into my face, up into my nostrils. And then once I had a nice big mouthful, I would do what I like to call chocolate fountain. And I would just spurt it up into the air like a whale exposing his blowhole. And whichever stripper got the most chocolate on her, I would take that one home and kill and eat her.
Oh yeah, nah, this whole thing.
I just had a really bad realization. Did anybody else go to church camp when they were younger? And at the end of church camp, or like just sometime during the church camp, they gave you this necklace that was just tied on. And like they tied it in a way that you had to literally cut it to get it off. And it was like a little, it kind of looked like a choker. And they were like, you shouldn't take this off. You can't take this off. Because this happened like every year. And I had at one point, I think like 2 of them on because I was just so dedicated to Jesus. I've just realized, were they collaring me? Was I collared for Jesus? You kinky son of a bitch, I didn't know that about you.
It's funny because everybody want to be poly until I ask for 2 husbands.
Shit, not me. I ain't tripping about it. I be trying to tell folks all the time, I can't do all this on my own. I need some help. I am a member of the elite and prestigious organization known as BUBBA, Big Useful Backup Boyfriend Association. We just specialize in the shit we do. Backup boyfriend, come get your girlfriend, man. She wanted to go out. I don't do none of that. Oh, take me to the movie. I don't like movies. You ain't never seen me watch no motherfucking movies. Backup boyfriend, come get your girl, man. Come get your girl. See your man for all that toxic shit, the dates and the gifts. Get you a bubble for emotional stability, DoorDash, and dick.
This is one of the darkest things I've ever read in history, and it's about Columbus meeting the natives. In his letters, he writes, "They are very simple and honest and exceedingly liberal with all they have, none of them refusing anything he may possess when he is asked for it. They exhibit great love towards all others in preference to themselves." He says, "They are the best people in the world and above all the gentlest, without knowledge of what is evil, nor do they murder or steal. They love their neighbors as themselves, and they have the sweetest talk in the world, always laughing." After saying all that, he then writes, "They would make fine servants. With 50 men, we could subjugate them all and make them do whatever we want." Is that not the most brutal thing you've ever heard? Like, I just don't understand how we got to that point as humans. How did we let such evil people be in charge of this world? And I've been thinking about this for quite some time, how evil usually wins and rules throughout history and throughout today. And I think it comes down to the simple fact that evil can indefinitely get rid of good, because evil can kill. And good people won't kill. That's the issue. There's no indefinite way to get rid of bad people if you're a good person. Because we won't kill. We won't stoop that low, but evil people will. And that keeps power and control over the good people. The only way good can win is if it's so powerful that it mentally and emotionally moves evil to stop being evil. You know what's the scariest part about history, though? Everything horrible that was done by someone that thought they were doing the right thing. That really thought they were right and they were good. They were doing the right thing in their mind. We really got to be careful of our virtues because sometimes they're actually not virtuous at all.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
Okay, I don't know if this is a secret. A little bit of research would give you this answer, but I have owned an incorporation services firm for about 15 years, still own one. I've been through several brands, bought and sold over the last 15 years. But if you're trying to open a business, you do not need to go to LegalZoom or BizFilings or Formacorp or any of those other service companies to do that. You can just go to Google and type in SOS and then the 2-letter abbreviation of your state, and that'll take you straight to the Secretary of State for your state, and it'll give you instructions there exactly how to file the company. It's not difficult, and you'll just pay whatever the filing fee is instead of paying a service fee to that company. And I can tell you this confidently, not putting myself out of business, because people are still going to call me to do the work for them. So for all you guys on a budget trying to start a company, that's the way to do it. Good luck.
You're only on TikTok for the attention.
I know, dude. I know. It's working, too. Thank you.
I'm gonna do for my nigga I just met right here, y'all. My mind's telling me no. But that crack, y'all. That crack keeps telling me yes. Gotta go.
Hey guys, the little gray in the beard, the salt and pepper, that shit's sexy. Leave it alone. Sincerely, grown-ass women.
Hey, so glad you're here. Look at my hair. Okay, so I need you to see this, and I need you to, tell me your honest... Battery's at 20%, but I need your honest opinion. Tell me what you think of this, okay?
The time I walked away to answer my phone.
So, who the fuck called you last night?
Oh shit, I thought you were sleeping.
No, motherfucker, I wasn't. Why did you leave the bedroom to answer the phone?
Well, isn't it obvious? I thought you were fucking sleeping. Why would I have a full conversation with you in bed next to me?
I would talk on the phone even if you were sleeping next to me.
Well, that's the difference between you and me. I'm considerate to the fact that you're sleeping. Talking on the phone while you're sleeping would just be rude.
Well, then I guess I'm a fucking rude-ass bitch. And this rude-ass bitch wants to know who the other bitch you talking to.
There's no other bitch, however, there is a crazy bitch though.
Fuck you.
Yeet yeet.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
What's something you were an instant natural at? No practice, no training, you just tried it and you...
Being a foul mouth fucking bitch.
If she has her titties or her nose pierced, she'll probably ruin your life. But if that bitch got both, she a freak-a-leak, and that cancels out.
Don't let your boyfriend or child see this.
Early in the morning, in bed early at night. To be productive at work, I gotta be well rested. Yeah, motherfucker, you heard what I just said. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I don't like margarine, I much prefer the taste of butter. Just a regular.
Hey, I
think you're the father of one of my kids.
Here we go again. You're the third woman this week. Look, I know all 5 of my baby mamas, and you ain't one of them. Look, no offense, but none of this does anything for me. I'm sorry, but I know for a fact you are not one of my baby's mamas. Now, how the hell do you think I'm the father of one of your kids?
I'm your son's teacher. Jerk.
God damn, Jimmy. This is some serious gourmet shit.
Listen, I don't care what y'all say. It is a deal breaker for me if a guy's best friend is a woman. And it's not because I'm jealous or insecure or any other nonsense y'all gonna try to come up with. It's because some women are just plain crazy. I actually dated a man who had a woman as his best friend once. She used a fake profile to message my fake profile. The bitch was nuts. She's messaging me, I'm messaging her. Both of us pretending like we don't know who the fuck the other one is. Alright, trying to keep up this facade. I end up in an online relationship for 6 months. And I miss her sometimes.
Toxic women of the internet. I'm about to call you out on something that no other woman has probably called you out on before, but that's what I'm here for. If you want men to shut the front door about what weight they prefer in a woman, how big her badonkadonk needs to be, or how big her chesticles should be, don't you think we should be leading by example by also shutting our front door about how tall a man needs to be, how muscular he should be, or how big his Willy the One-Eyed Wonder Wiener needs to be? Because here's the thing, while I'm on this topic, I'm here to let you know that preferring a rich man, that's not a preference, okay? All you're doing is letting the world know that you're lazy, entitled, and you're probably one of these people that think that your looks and your body are going to last forever. Meanwhile, you're sitting on the internet telling men that they need to value women for more than just their bodies, and you're telling men that they need to bring more to the table, even though you don't bring shit. Did you catch my drift? You get it?
I'm convinced I got all these youngsters after me. Because y'all see me cooking all this good food. You know what I'm saying? You see me up early making some coffee. You know, I know these new booties out here don't even know how to wipe their right. So, I understand how I could seem appealing. But I'm not going to be your
How'd that get in there?
Now I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't know what's going on right here. So this don't really mean nothing to you. It's just nasty. But let me give you a word of advice. If you're talking to a girl from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, any state like that, do not eat anything with red sauce in it. I don't want to get too graphic, but she's trying to put a spell on you. It's black magic that boys like me, our grandmothers, have told us about through the generations. So, you're messing with a Creole girl, a girl of West Indian descent, until you get to know her, do not eat anything with red sauce in it. And if you are a Creole girl, please let these people know I'm not lying.
Just say fuck it and get an OnlyFans already. I'm trying to buy car parts with my butthole.
Okay, so I just wanted to give a quick trigger warning. If talking about reality or the universe or consciousness triggers you, then this is not the video for you. I'm not gonna lie, this video is going to get extremely dark. So if you're scared of death or have nihilism, this is, like I said, not the video for you. So what is quantum immortality? This is believed to be the answer to the Mandela effect by quantum physicists. If you don't know what the Mandela effect is, I would pause this video and go look it up on YouTube. But to give you a quick summary, it's basically when you remember something in your past being one way, but in the present moment, it's not. These are some of the most famous Mandela effects. But quantum immortality is the concept that your mind and consciousness transfers to an alternate reality when faced with imminent demise. This shift is necessary to survive very fatal events. So basically, your mind immediately crosses over into an alternate reality where it gets to keep living. But within this new reality, there will be slight changes to the detail, which brings us back to the Mandela effect. This theory relies on on the concept of parallel universes. So for every change or decision that you make, an alternate world or universe lives for that decision. I really hope you guys are staying with me. We haven't even went down the rabbit hole yet. Quantum immortality is truly horrifying and nihilistic, among other things, because it means that every Mandela effect change that you've experienced comes from you not existing originally in this reality. And it gets even darker. Your physical self has probably died countless times, but your consciousness is not allowing yourself to basically accept this reality. And to make this even more darker, yes, it gets a lot darker from here. If quantum immortality is real, your friends, family, and significant other aren't your friends, family, and significant other. The original people that you loved and cared for are actually living in a completely different reality before you died and crossed over into this one. You are now living and interacting with different versions of your loved ones. You might love them and they still might love you, but these are not the original people that you loved. I bet some of you are wondering, how do I fit in this timeline? Am I replacing someone else or am I replacing myself? Is reality a blank slate until you make a decision? Or did you kill an alternate consciousness to become this consciousness? The answer is I don't know. And I feel like if you sit and dwell on that, you're just gonna end up with nihilism. But there is a silver lining if this theory is true. You would never actually experience death. Your life would just continue indefinitely. There's so many TV shows on quantum immortality. I think the whole entire theory is just fascinating. Russian Doll is one of my favorites. Bandersnatch is a fucking amazing one. And not just that, it's interactive. So you pick what happens throughout the movie. And there's even episodes of The Twilight Zone that even touch on this theory as well. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and like this video and follow me for more content. What should I do next?
Apocalypse of Adam. The Catholic Church was so scared of this book, they tried to burn it out of existence. They were successful for 1500 years until a copy was found in Egypt by a treasure hunter. In this book, everything is reversed. The God of the Bible is evil and the tree of knowledge is good. The serpent is the hero of the story, looking to enlighten and liberate Adam and Eve. Brilliant psychologist Carl Jung wrote, "The serpent shows the way to the hidden things." The serpent is the Morpheus archetype from the Matrix, offering Adam and Eve the red pill, the pill of knowledge, while the God of the Bible offers the blue pill of ignorance and slavery. The serpent teaches Adam and Eve of the eternal God in the realm of light, and that Adam and Eve are higher than the evil gods of the garden. The serpent goes on to teach them that the gods of the Bible have blinded their intelligence and seek to fear them into slavery forever. This is exactly why the tree of knowledge is outlawed. It is critical thinking that reveals the God of the Bible to be evil, and it is knowledge alone that will save us.
Tell me a company secret that you can share because you don't work there anymore.
What I'm about to tell you is super illegal to know. I had a buddy work for a credit card, and he said this might work hypothetically, but I've never done it, and you're not going to do it either. But it is pretty cool. Hypothetically speaking, and say if you and two of your buddies pull up to a gas station, right, with all y'all cars, and then you take, say, a certain credit card or a certain debit card, and you slide it into all three slots at the same time. You slide it and walk over, slide it, walk over, slide it, walk over. And then hit the pump, the same kind of gas at the same time, and then start pumping the same amount of gas to the penny and the same amount of gallons to the penny. And all three of y'all hang up the pumps all at the same time. Then, hypothetically speaking, that debit card is going to read that, oh, they slide the card too many times. We're going to run the same transactions too many times. And two of those transactions are going to kick back. So for $30, you get $90 worth of gas.
I got these new boobs.
Can I see your face when you sing?
Oh my god!
Do it.
Mom, I dare you. So scary.
Mom, I dare you.
Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, here you go! Oh!
Oh my god. Think it's gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of love for him because he gave me. Yes. My little. Babe, oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, Beefcake, show me your one-arm push-up there.
I've been training for a while.
Rough stuff. Oh my god, that was awesome!
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Ik canta I want to break free.
I want to break free.